Let's freaking go. The Bears, after a wild game, a disappointing game for a lot of this one, find a way to rally and get to 1-0 to get to 1-0 to start the season. Bears 24, Titans 17. Welcome to our live postgame show. I'm Harrison Graham. If you're still on our watch party stream, link is in the live chat. We are going to do our raffles on our post-game stream. I owe you guys a beer bong. We owe you a beer boot race, all that stuff. But we are going to kill our watch party stream right now. So if you want to join us for post-game, click the link in the live chat. We will see you over there. All right, here we go. Bears 1-0. Holy smokes, man. That game was a roller coaster. And by the way, if you didn't join our watch party, let's show this right here. 100,000 subscribers. I told you guys I'd do a beer bong for that. Let me get that one poured.
We got a lot of drinks coming up for that one. Oh, man.
We owe you guys a lot. We owe a beer boot race. Cheers.
Oh, shout out to y'all, man. Let's go, Harry. Let's go, man. Let's freaking go.
What a weird game.
It was.
Offense wasn't good. Defense was great. Special teams were terrific. This game had it all.
Yeah, it did.
This game had it all. This is a very Bears game. But you know what? The Bears would have lost this game in the past. The Bears would have lost this game in the past. And they found a way. And 1-0 is 1-0. This ain't college football. Style points don't matter. You just got to find a way to win. And the Bears did that today. So get the dubs in the chat. We'll get some shout-outs going. Oh, we got $100 from my guy, Michael Horowitz.
Yeah, we're getting that up
He's
here
the MVP leader, by the way. Most Super Chat donations win the MVP ball. He's at 200. A few other guys over 100. So Horowitz not out of the clear. Most Super Chats today win the MVP football. Shout out Michael Horowitz. What a day. We got Peter, Shiny, Angel, R2 Rowe. Someone says Harrison is a jinx. What did I jinx? We won.
We won, baby.
How about me live betting the Bears down 17-0, Colin? 20 to win 80?
That was electric.
That was an electric factory.
That was.
We're back, baby.
We are so
Leon,
back.
dub. Greyhound, dub. T-Will, dub. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go.
Yeah, man.
So we're going to get into our post-game reaction shortly here.
Yep.
We have a Super Chat menu if you guys want to donate. We can do that. We'll do all our raffle things at the end of the stream. So if you have to go, just come back and check this stream later after it's ended, and you'll see if you won or not. And if that person's you, if you have to go for whatever reason, DM me at HGramNFL, Twitter, Instagram for a chance to win. Shout out to the first one. We hit that. We're going to give away a free jersey. The way we'll do that, Colin, is at the end of the stream, we will have everybody just spam bear down, and I will close my eyes, and I will just, the first name I see, will win. First name I see will win.
Oh, man.
$10 to get into the raffle to win our off-season Helmet Hall of Fame helmet. Max of 10 tickets. $20 to spin the roulette wheel. $100 gets you into the Boom and Hall of Fame Club, which Michael just got another sticker for that, and another Boom Club member. We got a few other members for that, too. We'll have to go back and figure out. Edov was the other one.
Yep.
And every 1,000 total. We finished post-game at 1,500, Colin, so if we get to 500 here.
Okay.
Or we finish the stream at 1,500, we'll count that as well.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So shout out to Mike Horowitz. He gets another one here. And what a day.
What a day.
Like the video if you're pumped up about the Bears win. And just freelance with me, Colin. Get a sub read in there, price picks.
Yeah, no, I got you,
and,
brother.
Do you have grade Caleb's debut? Let's get that as a weigh-in.
I can make that.
A, B, C, D, or F. And then type dub for win can be the other one if you want to get two in there. But I think we're pretty good otherwise. Caleb Williams was not very good today, guys. But a win is a win is a win. Certainly a lot to learn from. And, yeah. Bears outscore the Titans 21-0 in the second half. Incredible. Incredible. They already placed one of those officers on administrative leave in Miami. What a already. What a disaster. Oh, man. By the way, real quick before we get into postgame, I'll just sprint through the other scores. Saints beat the Panthers 47-10. That Carolina pick is going to be 33rd overall.
Dude,
I think. They suck.
They are so bad. Bryce Young.
Although the Giants might be in that discussion. They lose to the Vikings 28-6 at home. Texans beat the Colts in a thriller 29-27. Those are your next two opponents. It's going to be tough. Patriots beat the Bengals 16-10.
Oh, shoot.
So you weren't – listen, just be happy you won. A lot of teams that should have won didn't. So this is by the way, Cardinals lost 34-28. They covered the 6.5.
Did they? Oh, my God.
Incredible.
That's electric.
All right. Post-game show coming ahead. Lots to get into. I mean, this game had everything. This game had everything. All right, Colin, when you're ready, let's get this party started. The Chicago Bears are 1-0 after a wild comeback win over the Tennessee Titans. They get it done 24-17. My name is Harrison Graham. We're going to talk about this young man and his debut. Hint, it wasn't a great one, but a win is a win is a win. And the defense and special teams, you're going to get some flowers here. Here we go. Before we get into my analysis, grade Caleb Williams' debut. A, B, C, D, or F. I mean, it can't be better than a D, if we're being honest. Now, Keenan Allen dropped a touchdown. He didn't turn the ball over, and there's value in that. He took care of the ball, but he was inaccurate. His ball was wobbling a lot of the time. Drop an honest letter grade. I mean, 14-29 for 92 yards. It just isn't that good. Now, again, should have had a touchdown. It was dropped. Easy catch by Keenan. Got to be better. But he just never got comfortable. And the Titans, and this was my biggest fear coming into this game, their interior pass rush gave the Bears issues all day. Coleman Shelton struggled. The Bears rotated Nate Davis and Ryan Bates at right guard. And the Titans exploited that weakness. And it was my biggest concern coming in. And I think that led to some of the struggles. But I think also Caleb just didn't have a great day throwing the football. Hopefully it's just one game. He said earlier in the week that I don't care what my stats are. I just want to win the game. And he did. And after the game in his on-field interview, he said, I'm just so happy to be a Chicago Bear. Like, that's awesome. That's what you want to see. I didn't see any negative energy on the sideline too much during the game. He kept his head in it. He hung in there. Defense and special teams obviously helped him out. He had a big scramble late in the game to extend a drive. That was huge. Listen, it wasn't a great debut, but it was a win. And that counts. That absolutely counts for something at the end of the day. You'd rather win with ugly stats than lose with great ones. It's about winning. Like Ryan Poles said, it's time to win. The defense was awesome. Will Levis, I said it all week. If you make him beat you, he's probably not gonna. And at times, the Bears struggled to stop the run. They actually ran pretty well, Tennessee. But late in the game, when the Bears defense gave them a lead, and we'll talk about the defense as a whole, they shut that shit down because Will Levis just isn't that good. And that's what it came down to. You won this game because of turnovers. 3 turnovers, 2 picks, had the block punt return for a touchdown. Shout out Jonathan Owens. I mean, you win a game in the year of 2024 where your offense has 147 yards. It wasn't just Caleb. Couldn't run the ball. You could not run the ball. Now, to ice some clock late, they did find a few runs, which was big. At one point, DeAndre Swift had 6 carries for 8 yards. He finished with 10 for 30. He had a sick little hurdle run. That was nice, but he didn't have a big factor. Caleb had a couple scrambles, like I said, but nothing crazy. So the offense as a whole wasn't great. And I've mentioned the QB. I've mentioned the running backs. I've mentioned Keenan Allen's drop. How about Shane Waldron? I thought Shane Waldron had a pretty rough debut. He kept trying to go back to this play-action screen to the left side of the field. It was never there. 1, Caleb ended up taking a sack on it. 2, it just wasn't there, and he had to throw it away. And then 1 was knocked away. He kept going back to it. It felt a little Getsy-esque. Like, I'm going to keep coming back to the screen. It's going to work eventually. It's like, I don't know, man. Tennessee seems to have that sniffed out on film. So I did not think it was an impressive debut for Shane Waldron. Now, he can't make some of these throws for him. Keenan Allen on a cover 2 beater was wide open. Williams overthrew him. That can't happen. But Keenan also can't drop a touchdown later in the game. So you got away with the garbage offensive performance. And even though we're pumped, the Bears are 1-0, it's about winning. Let's be real. If this offense plays like this the next 3 weeks, you're going to lose. You got Houston on the road in primetime Sunday Night Football next week. You go to the Colts, who just put up 27 on the Texans, lost a tight one, 29-27, and then the Rams come to town. You're going to have to play better. Now, I'm going to be half glass full. You won the game. The defense looks phenomenal. But let's be honest. This offense has to be better. Your best offensive player was DJ Moore. He had 5 catches for 36 yards, broke a few tackles. But it wasn't very good. It was not very good whatsoever. Now, before we get to the defense, subscribe to the channel. We will continue to pump out videos. We hit 100,000 subscribers. You guys are incredible. We hit 100,000 during our watch party. Let's keep it rolling. We're not stopping here. This is amazing. 4th team channel at Chat Sports to hit this number. If you want daily and free Bears content, join the family here. We got you guys covered. We love you. We appreciate you. Bear down forever and always. Also, get going with our sponsor, Prize Picks. I made some money this weekend. If you listen to me, you would have too, because Daily Fantasy Sports Made Easy with Prize Picks has an awesome deal in the month of September. More or less half a passing yard for Caleb Williams. Even if he stunk up the joint today, he's going to hit 1 passing yard, which he only was 90-something, but that was enough to hit. Isaiah Pacheco found the end zone, so had a little 20 to win 65 there. That was sweet. Get signed up today, prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS to get you the deal of the day with Prize Picks, which is when you play for $5, they're going to give you a $50 bonus. Again, this is an example of what an entry can look like. 2 to 6 players. Choose more, choose less. Stat projections, football, baseball, basketball, all sports available. It's available. prizepicks.com/CLNS. Use the code CLNS. Get started today. It is our friends over at Prize Picks. All right, I'll keep pushing the defense off because it has to be said. You just can't trust Velus Jones anymore. He dropped a kickoff. Not only did he drop it, it ricocheted off his chest pad so far that the Titans were able to recover it. Think about that. With the new kickoff rules, the Titans guys they're not running at you until the ball is touched. He dropped it so badly that they were able to recover. So they benched him on kickoff return. He had an 8-yard catch and I think 11 yards rushing, had a couple of nice plays on offense, but if he can't even be your kickoff returner, how can you keep him? And by the way, on the flip side, DeAndre Carter only had the 1 catch on offense. You don't need him for offense. He was awesome as a punt returner and a kick returner. He had a 66-yard return, the kickoff after Velus got benched. I mean, DeAndre Carter is your best returner. By far, it is not even close. 67-yard return. He averaged 13 yards per punt return with a long of 20. He gave you short field after short field in the first half, and your offense could not take advantage. At one point, the offense had 1st and 10 at the Titans' 24, and they punted on that drive. Like, Carter, for a good chunk of this game, was your most impactful player. And as great as that is, that can't be the case moving forward. So Carter stock up, Velus stock down. I don't know what happens from here. I don't see how you can trust Velus Jones, but he just can't catch the ball. We've seen it for 3 years. Pretty quiet debut for Rome Odunze, 1 catch, 11 yards. I thought he had an opportunity to catch the ball over the middle. Defender made a nice play on it, but if he squeezes it firm, it should have been caught. Again, the offense just struggled, and it is what it is. A lot of blame to go around. Protection wasn't great. Caleb was throwing the ball all over the place inaccurately. But again, your defense bailed you out. And let's talk about the defense and the special teams as well. The block punt. Daniel Hardy, by the way, was a menace on special teams. He was active over Dominic Robinson. Great decision. Blocks a punt. Jonathan Owens brings it in for a touchdown. But you held Will Levis to 127-yard passing. Picked him off twice. Probably should have been 3. The 1 touchdown he threw, Tyreek Stevenson kind of lost the ball in the air. But he made up for it because Will Levis, as he's getting sacked, just backhand flips one to the sideline, and Stevenson just beelines for it and gets a pick 6. I mean, just a monster play to give the Bears the lead. Got the 2-point conversion to go up 7, and that ended up being the final score, 24-17. But I think what impressed me the most is you got pretty good pressure. Darrell Taylor, 2 sacks, including a strip sack that led to a turnover. That's a great trade by Ryan Poles. It's already paid off, man. He helped you get a win already. 6th-round pick. It's a great value move, man. Gervon Dexter was pretty damn good. 2 QB hits, had a sack in this game. Jaylon Johnson, 2 TFLs, iced the game with the interception on 4th down. TJ Edwards, 15 tackles, 2 TFLs. The most underrated linebacker in this league is TJ Edwards. I've said it all year. Everyone always, like average NFL fans, they got Tremaine Edmonds. Yeah, Edmonds is nice, and he had a good tackle today in space to keep Tyjae Spears short. TJ Edwards is a better player. He just is. Again, you got gashed a few times on the ground, but pass defense was terrific. I thought DeMarcus Walker flashed a couple times. He had 2 QB hits. I was impressed with the front 4. All 3 levels of the defense were great, and you can't really ask for more out of your defense. I mean, the offense could not stay on the field in the first half, so they were getting gaffed, and they made play after play after play, especially in the second half. You outscore them 21-0. You pitch a shutout. That's some halftime adjustments because Tennessee's offense got going a little bit in that second quarter, and give Flus credit. They adjusted. Defense found a way. Offense didn't give you a ton, but did just enough to win this game for you. So the Bears are 1-0 after a 24-17 win. Caleb and the offense are obviously going to have to play a lot better, but we said when the schedule came out, you got to beat Tennessee at home, and you did. You can move on. You can watch the film and learn from this and get back after it next week because a much tougher and stiffer test at Houston is coming, and that team might be a Super Bowl contender. Let's just be honest. Get the dubs in the chat. Positive vibes here. Bears are 1-0. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We got you covered all season long. Bears news, rumors, injury updates, live watch parties, and post-game shows throughout the season. Sub for Bears dubs. 1-0, baby.
Oh, man. Shout out to you for still having the energy to fucking do that post-game, man. Jesus.
I wish I had my phone in my pocket for that to see how many calories and steps that would have been because I was jogging for a while. Thanks for the 100K, guys. That's dope.
That's really cool.
Couldn't do it without y'all. Y'all are that's the phrase I'm looking for. Y'all are the heartbeat of this channel, man. Hopefully you guys like what I bring to the table, but yeah, it's humbling. Colin, pretty cool for you to be a part of the 100K stream.
Yeah,
that's
that was dope, man.
And we're rolling here. So if you guys want to keep the show going.
We even got a Rolly appearance today, man. I mean, we had everything.
Yeah, Rolly showed up on the pregame show. That was fun. Jack popped in here. They've all been huge parts of this show. And
yeah.
If you guys want to get on the show, hashtag Bears or Super Chat.
Yep.
Got a couple supers. Actually, a lot that have flown. Are those not pulling here, I assume, Colin?
I would assume. Let's see.
Jeffrey Martinez says it'll take a bit of adjusting, but we got it. Matthew Burns has been with you since the beginning. My 28-month-old has heard every show since birth. Hopefully not too many cuss words, Matthew. I apologize.
Yes.
Happy to be here for Caleb's first and 100K. Congrats. Thank you, Matthew. I'm just reading these supers from you guys. Chris Jacobs tried to do 100 at the end, but only allow at 90. Yeah, it defaults to 99.99 sometimes, Chris. Did that come at the end of the watch party?
It did. I grabbed it
Okay, Chris, I'll get you a if you saw it, Colin, you get a sticker,
Yep.
Chris, and he's got his 10 raffle tickets.
Yep.
Make sure
Got
he's in there
those
for
in there.
that. Appreciate it, Chris. Oh, and Chris Jacobs! Boom! You're on our Boom Club as well. We'll get that updated before our next live show.
Yep.
Bum of Wall Street says Caleb stayed calm through adversity. Love that. I thought he kept the level head. I'm sure he was jittery at times, Colin, but to fight through a poor performance, I think that counts for something.
Yeah. I don't think – the thing that I was kind of like in the back of my head I was kind of concerned with is, hey, will he make the play that loses the game? Will he make the play that kind of, puts him in a bind? And to be honest,
he never really put the ball in harm's way. I mean, there was that one where the ball flew in the air, and you're like, oh, God, what a play that was.
Right.
But, yeah, again, he did not play well.
No.
Put it blunt. But he didn't give the Titans a short field, or he didn't, throw a pick. He took care of the ball at least. And with this defense, Colin, that's going to keep you in a lot of games. Now, you're going to have to be more productive,
Yep.
But, like, you might win some games where you throw for $150 with this defense. So that's something, man.
Yep.
Gotta build off it. Isaiah, Bluebaugh, OC, and the crew needs to put in work this week. Won't get away with this next week. Yeah, exactly. You're going to have to play better. Twinquist, I got 150-1 on the Owen Scoop and Soar and got 20-1 on Stevenson's pick 6. Wow. Have a day.
That's a day.
That's a wheel spin, by the way, so that's one. Illuminati, a win is a win, but it feels like the new Bears are a lot like the old Bears. I know it's first game of the season, but prove me wrong. The only thing I would say is I feel like the Bears would have lost this game in the past. I mean, they were down 17-0. You don't come. I said it on the stream. You get down 17-0. Most teams in the NFL don't come back from that.
Yeah,
that's just the reality. It's hard to erase deficits like that. It
is.
But you get a block punt. That was the momentum shifter. That was the play that probably won you this game. Edward with the 10. You get a raffle ticket. Do you have all these in there, Cullen? If you go to viewer activity on the
I'll get.
You may have to pull up the new dashboard, but. He says, in Caleb, we trust. It's the first game. Everyone calm down. Yeah, it's a lot easier when you win, right? A lot easier when you win. Robert says, thank God for special teams and defense. Samuel says, how do I get in on the jersey giveaway? At the end of the stream, we will have everybody spam bear down in the comments for about a minute, and the first name I see after that, that's who I will pick. Tim Conley, our D is top 5. It might be, man. If this defensive line can get pressure, and I thought Flus dialed up some good blitzes, it's going to help. Cornelius, great trade by Ryan Poles to get Taylor. I said that, man. And Colin, I know the Seahawks are your number one squad.
Yep.
And maybe it wasn't a scheme fit, but 6th-round pick for this guy, like, good debut.
No, yeah. I think, the thing about Darrell Taylor is he never got to play with a fellow edge the caliber of Montez Sweat.
He also is not a great run stopper. But, hey, if he's a situational pass rusher that can get pressure, it's all you need. 6th-round pick? Sign me up.
Not bad. And honestly, it's a great get for the Bears. It really is.
Tim says we should have kept Patterson. Cordero? I mean, we're years removed from that. Where was Cole Kmet? Hey, targeted him once and he caught it. Listen, I think with the amount of new weapons, he might be a guy whose production goes down. But if he's blocking for you, making plays when his number's called, that's all you can do. MC Sub says, dub is a dub. Center is an issue. Might be worth seeing what New England wants for Andrews if they're tanking. Well, New England won today over Cincinnati. 6th rounder for Taylor paid off. Would trade a 6th for a dub every year. Yeah, I mean, look, he helped you win a game. That's probably already worth the 6th-round pick. It really is. Chris Jacobs, the boom, made this one even better. What's up, Chris? We got you, brother. TL Goat, what do we need to do for the offense to play good? Look, I think you got to find a way to get Caleb into a rhythm early. I thought there were a couple drives, Cullen, where they went empty and he was able to stack a few completions, maybe do more of that. I think you got to get him on the move more.
Yeah.
I think you got to get him on the move more.
Wouldn't mind it. I think also the up-tempo, what you were
Play with tempo, get him on the move. I mean, that's what he did in college.
Yeah.
The pocket stuff might take time.
Might. But, I mean, ultimately, like, he was able to hit his marks in terms of, like, if he made a quick decision, if he kind of, like, had to – sit there and scramble for a little bit, that's when you kind of see the erraticness. But overall, I mean, hey, he'll get better.
Illuminati with the 10. That's another raffle ticket. He says, in response of what I said, well, that sounds like a lot like the 2018 Bears. I still feel pretty confident that Caleb Williams is going to give you better QB play than Trubisky did in 18. Mm-hmm. That was Trubisky's best year, but he just had clear limitations.
Yep.
Now, the one game, you probably can't say that, but I don't know, man. I got to think Caleb's going to get better and find a way to be productive for this team. So, a lot to learn from. And this is almost like a coach's dream, right?
Yeah.
You win a game ugly, a lot of things to learn from. You'll take it.
You will take it.
It's all about winning in this league. Bears are 1-0.
I mean, Harrison, if I could have asked for a better NFL Week 1 for you, look at that. Look at the screen right now.
Bears win, 100,000 subs.
I mean, hey, man.
Y'all are legends.
This is shout out to y'all, man. Seriously.
Y'all are legends.
We were sitting there beforehand, and we were like, hey, we're going to have to push it if we want to get there. And, shout out to the Bears fans and Bears Now crew, and they delivered, man. Y'all killed it today.
Thank y'all so much for 100K.
Harrison's voice is almost gone. Mine's just hanging there. But
if you guys want to keep rocking, hashtag Bears or Super Chat, let's do this. Let's do the free jersey giveaway now.
Okay.
We'll let, if people still Super Chat for the raffle, we'll let that continue. So what we're going to do, you want to get a 30-second shot clock?
Yep, I get that.
30-second shot clock. Start spamming bear down. I'm going to turn around once this clock starts. Y'all spam bear down. The first name I see in the chat when I turn back around is going to win a free jersey.
Which is, I mean, you can't beat that. Literally.
Free. We know not everybody can donate. So let's go. Spam bear down. Get it going. Keep it rolling.
All right.
Let's go. All right. Colin, when you start it, I'm turning around.
All right. Get ready.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Get it going.
All right.
All right.
Keep spamming it.
Keep spamming it. I'm giving some shout
Colin
outs.
can get
Sammy,
some shout outs.
Trey, Tint, Christine, Sean, Logan, Roberto, Michael. We still got 20 seconds. Let's go. This is Sammy, J-Rod, pushing. This is a chance to get a free Bears jersey. Come on now. We're approaching 10 seconds. Blue Bay, Damian, Josh, Bryce, Luke, Chewy, Yoko, Damian, Micah, Everett, Jay. 2 seconds. 1, and it's here. Harry.
First name I see, Rob Henry.
Ron Henry.
Rob Henry.
Rob Henry.
Rob Henry was the name I saw. Rob, acknowledge in the chat. Rob Henry, acknowledge in the chat. Oh, he says woohoo. All right. So, Rob, what you need to do, DM me on Twitter or Instagram. We'll sync up in the next couple days. Can't promise it'll be today, but next couple days. And we'll get your info and get you a jersey. Congratulations. Shout out to Rob.
Shout out, man.
Shout out to Rob.
Whew.
Let's go. Let's go.
Well.
Twitter, Instagram, at HGramNFL. Just DM me.
Yep. Here,
Say, hey, it's Rob. I won, and we'll
here's his Twitter down below.
we'll get you handled.
There's his Instagram. As you can see, both of them, HGramNFL. Absolute legend.
Oh, man. All right.
So now what do you want to do?
Hashtag Bears or Super Chat. Get some questions in. We'll take a few questions before we get out of here. We'll do our actually, you want to do the boot race real quick?
Yeah,
while you guys load up some tickets?
Yeah, why not? So here's this, just to remind you.
Yeah.
But I'll get that set up over here. Give me a sec.
Let's go. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Thank you, brother.
Type C for Colin.
We're just going.
H for Harrison. Oh, man. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
I'm in trouble.
Oh, man. Shout out to Wilson, Everett, A. Williams, Alex Spam and Chug. Shout out to Harry, man. Shout out to Harry. Xavier, we hit it, man. We hit the 100K. Anna, Jose, Zach. Oh, my God.
Go over there and get on the mic. This is going to take a little bit. Stomach is just full at this point. Oh, God. Oh, man. How about the Bengals losing? They suck in September. I should have moneylined the Patriots.
Yeah.
I thought about it. The Patriots are so bad, dude. Yeah. But that defense is still good.
I mean, that spread was easy. Whew. That was cold, man. Still.
Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Todd.
No, that's straight happy dad, brother. Trust me.
Yeah.
Oof.
I wish it was water. Oh, man. Oh, what a catch by Mike Evans.
catching our breaths here. Whew. All right. Hashtag Bears.
Hashtag Bears or Super Chat. If any hashtag Bears to come in, you can flash some of those.
Yeah. Let me get those up here.
Moz says bear down, Harrison, beer down. Exactly. Do you have all the tickets caught up? Raffle tickets?
Yes. Yeah, we are caught up, thankfully.
Let me make sure. Didn't get any more on Venmo. Oh, I got one more. Natalie Denny. I'll send it to you. There you go. There's one more ticket.
Dope.
Natalie Denny, if you're watching, you get a raffle ticket.
Oh,
William. He said he would do it.
William.
Shout out to William.
Oh, I'm getting this loaded up, brother. Give me a sec.
Shout out to William.
Oh, let's go, man.
What a legend.
What an absolute legend.
He says,
William.
Here's that 50. Let's go, William. I don't know. He should have 10 tickets now.
Yeah, he does.
All right.
He's accounted for.
Shout out William.
He's a real one. He's a man of his word, and we appreciate you, brother.
He's a real one. Rob Henry in for Caleb Williams. I don't know what.
Here's a really cool one from Nino.
Nino, have a screenshot when you guys hit exactly 100,000. Kind of glitch, but it's hard to send to you because I cannot message you. If you're on social media, at HGramNFL if you want to DM me. Twitter or Instagram, at HGramNFL. I know we had someone filming it here too, so if you guys want to DM me, you can do that. Christopher, are the Monsters of the Midway back? Defense was good. Now, this kind of played out how I thought it would for the Titans offense.
Mm.
Their O-line has question marks, and Will Levis I don't think is that good. So I don't want to overrate it, but you're getting pressure, you're strip sacking. I mean, you're making plays, man. They made plays. Got to be pretty excited. And by the way, you made plays, and Montez Sweat wasn't really one of them making plays.
No.
So the fact other guys are making plays. In fact, he jumped off sides on a 3rd and 5.
That was the only time you called his name for what I remember.
Listen, maybe that means they gave him a lot of attention. That's part of being a dynamic guy, but Dexter was good. Taylor was good. Didn't see much Austin Booker. I don't remember calling his name, but yeah, some of the other guys stepped up. Fear the Squid, how long is the rope for Velus? He can't be back at kick return again. I mean, unless you think he can give you big-time plays on offense, which I think he can occasionally, but are you going to give him a major role? How long do you keep him?
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, you didn't see Khalil Herbert much today. What's the point of Khalil Herbert if you're only going to run him twice for 4 yards? They got to figure out what their running back room is.
Yeah.
I mean, Swift is the starter.
Clearly.
I mean, they played Travis Homer more than anyone else after Swift, and I get he could protect, but that surprised me a little. That tells me, too, by the way, he was never on the roster bubble.
No.
So, oh, boy.
There we go.
From Illuminati. Boom! He gets a sticker. Let's max him out at 10 tickets.
Yep.
Shout out Illuminati. Shout out Illuminati. 100K FGB. Appreciate you, Lou.
We're also less than 150 away from doing another beer boot race, Harrison.
Oh, boy.
That
is true.
Just throwing it out there.
That is true. That could be a problem. I'll be honest. That could be an issue.
Maybe I take down a couple. Who knows? Feeling good. Oh, man. But it's there. Just saying.
That's true. If we get to 500, that gets us over 2K combined, which would be another beer boot. It's technically just one, but I'd hate to leave you hanging, so I don't know. Maybe I would do a beer bong.
Okay.
We could do that.
We can work some stuff.
All right. Lou, you got another sticker here on our
And your tickets are in the raffle.
Bears Helmet Hall of Fame. You got your raffle tickets in. With Dre says, happy for the win. By the way, Texans will blow us out if we play like that. Yeah, I mean, look, you're going to have to play better on offense. You're just going to have to. Now, I don't think the Texans' interior guys are going to give you as much trouble as Sweat and Jeffrey Simmons did, But they have damn good edge rushers with Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson. So, big challenge ahead. The good news is whether you lose by 3 or 50 next week, it's not the end of the world because you won this first game, but obviously you're playing to win every game. So, yeah, they're going to have to play a lot better as Dak Prescott just throws a touchdown pass to Brandon Cooks. The $60 million per year man. Francisco, Caleb, first overall pick to win debut in over 20 years. Let's keep it in perspective. It's a good point.
Yeah.
Caleb's the first number 1 overall pick to win his debut in over 20 years. It's true. It's a valid point.
Yeah.
It's a valid point.
Here's another
DC Viper. We may need to admit Keenan Allen is washed. He's not good anymore. See, I disagree. He got open fairly consistently. He's just got to catch that ball on the goal line, period. He's there for a cover 2 beater. Caleb misses him. I'm not saying he's Pete Keenan Allen, but I don't come away from this game being like, Keenan sucks. I mean, he dropped the touchdown. Yeah. The route was good. He was open. Throw was good. He just didn't catch it. I don't think you forget to catch the football.
Yeah, not only that, but they went to him in multiple key situations, 3rd, 4th down. They still believe in him. Yeah. So I'm going to trust the coaching staff.
Yeah, I'm not concerned. Now, that foot thing, he came up gimpy. He's been battling that for a couple weeks. That might be a concern, but overall, I'm not too concerned. Edov, can I get a shot from my game-winning pick 6 call? You can. Colin's going to handle that for you. You absolutely deserve that. Edov,
you're a legend, brother.
Super chatted, pick 6 incoming, mark my words, and about 2 minutes later, Tyreek Stevenson had a pick 6.
Which, by the way, credit to you, Harrison, because you've been on the Tyreek Stevenson breakout year.
I'm a big Tyreek Stevenson guy. I mean, even the touchdown he gave up, Colin, the coverage was perfect. He just he kind of like got lost, overran it a bit, and it was a terrible throw, but it was kind of one of those bad throws pay off things. It was underthrown, and the receiver saw it, and Tyreek didn't. So I'm pretty high on where he's at as a player right now. Nino, DM'd you on Instagram, left a comment on Twitter. Appreciate that, Nino. Appreciate that, Nino.
Here's Lex. Do you think there's any moves to be made on the O-line?
I mean, you're not going to find high-level starters right now. Do you shuffle things around? Do you try Bates at center? I don't know. I mean, look, let's be clear. Jeffrey Simmons is tough to deal with, but that was not a great performance from the interior. That was my biggest concern, and it turned out being that way. Tuna, Darrell Taylor is our best defensive player with TJ Edwards. The steal line looks very good. Yeah, I mean, Taylor, big performance. Edwards, 15 tackles. Dexter and DeMarcus Walker had good games. Jaylon Johnson, game-sealing pick. He had a couple TFLs. Got a lot of production from a lot of guys on the defense. Carl.
Yep.
Could have been much worse. Yeah, I mean, it's not like he went out there and had 3 turnovers. Was he good? No. Was it a disaster? I wouldn't call it a disaster. Wouldn't call it a disaster. I mean, Cincinnati losing at home to New England. That's kind of a disaster. They lost a game in which Jacoby Brissett threw for 121 yards. I mean, that ain't it.
It is not.
That is not it. Oh, man.
But, yeah.
We got didn't a super fly?
Oh, that was Evav, I thought.
Oh, okay, yeah, it was Edov.
Edov, excuse me.
Edov, whatever it is. When do we stop the BS and cut Bayless? Bro, can't be on the field anymore. I was shocked they threw him a little swing pass late in the game, Colin. Could you believe that?
No, I mean,
that's about as easy of a catch as you get. You don't have to really track the ball, but
I thought he would be glued to the bench.
I mean, that was.
Yeah.
I'd like to say I feel bad, but like I don't at some point. Like at some point, you just have to live with you're not making plays. It's not just you're not making plays, you're making negative plays.
Yep.
You can't have it. Like you're trying to win this year. That almost cost you a game. Yep. Your defense bailed you out and held them to 3 there. Yep. Like that type of play, Colin, is the difference in a big game.
100%.
It just is. And DeAndre Carter ripped off a 67-yard return after that. You don't need Bayless. Yeah, in an ideal world, he'd catch every kickoff, and he is your most dynamic athlete with the ball in his hands. But if he's going to drop like every 3rd or 4th one, I'm sorry. You can't have it. Like, it's just not worth it, man. Hellraiser, you guys are always ahead of the local broadcast here in Illinois by a player or two. Are you watching it on satellite? We just got Sunday ticket up, so I don't know. But, hey, we're working magic here, baby. That's why you tune in and subscribe. Appreciate that. Troubled Trio's back. What improvements do you want to see on the offense next week? I mean, look, you got to find a way to get your young quarterback into a rhythm early. Not being able to run the ball today definitely hurt. No doubt about that. I thought early, Cullen, you had a couple of decent runs from Swift, and they kind of went away from it. And then when they tried to come back to it, it's like the Titans' D-line had settled in by that point. So, I don't know. I think Waldron has to find a better groove next game. They clearly were trying to get some screens, some easy completions going. The Titans were sniffing that out. Yeah. I would try to get Caleb on the move more.
I would, too.
That's when he looks most comfortable throwing the football. So, yeah, I mean, look, it's going to be a work in progress, I think. I think that's pretty clear. All right, let's do the raffle.
You want to do the raffle?
How many? We got our entries in there?
I'll get them in there.
All right, last call here. $10 Super Chat or Venmo. Venmo gets you 2 tickets. Super Chat gets you 1. Max of 10 tickets. Winner's going to win the Bears Offseason Helmet Hall of Fame Club helmet. $10 to enter. Wasim, we got you in there, brother. He says they looked like crap on offense, but there's nowhere to go from but up. Defense looks solid outside the second quarter. Have to cut Velus. Yeah, I mean, the Velus thing, it's just kind of hard to defend. Like, they've tried. They've given him – I think they've given him a longer leash than most teams would, to be completely honest. Oh, here he is. What a comeback for both our boys. It's Rolly himself.
Congratulations on 100K.
Thank you, sir. You were a big part of it. Thank you.
I got a lot of people coming in and telling me I had to come over here, but unfortunately I was –
Big comeback from the Fins?
Yeah, big comeback, big win.
Tyreek, the handcuffs, that was electric.
That would have been a tough way to start the year if we ended up losing that game.
They were down, 14-0?
17-7.
Yeah.
It was about to be 24-7, and then Javon Holland stripped ETN at the 2-yard line.
Wow. They probably would have lost if they didn't have.
The next play was an 80-yard touchdown pass to Tyreek.
Wow.
So it was quite the turnaround.
Yeah.
But shout out to all the Bears fans.
Oh, they're chanting Rolly.
Yeah, congrats to all the wins. Big time. By the way, I was going to murder the Bears because they were my last man standing pick in 3 different leagues.
Oh.
So glad they can survive. Also, I had a 5-leg money line parlay in the final 2 legs.
How about the Patriots?
Were the Dolphins and the Bears.
Oh,
big
man.
Time win. Shout out to all you. 100K, baby.
Oh, there he is. Get the Rollies going in the chat. What a legend. What a legend. Chris Jacobs, you get in there as well. All right, plenty of time. Everybody's in there. So once you got everybody in, Colin, we can do this raffle. We'll get some final thoughts, and we'll get it out of here. All right. Raffle ticket time. Oh, Robert getting in there with 2 tickets. I think we owe like a few wheel spins too, so we'll have to do, I think we owe 3 now. Comfortably Plum, first time super. We'll get him in there. Appreciate that. Shout out to Plum. Oh, man. Bo Nix just threw a pick. Him and Gino have each thrown picks. Robert says needs to tighten it up from Flus on down bear. Yeah, I mean, they got to start these games better. The halftime adjustments were there, especially for the defense. They got to start these games better. Appreciate that, Robert. Plum. I don't know if heartbreak. It was more disappointing. You're just like, what is going on here? Like the fundamentals, Colin, it was like, this is like high school shit. You're dropping kickoffs.
Yep.
You're jumping off sides on 3rd and 5. Yep. Keenan Allen, a future Hall of Famer, is dropping a touchdown. It's like, what is going on here? It's one thing for your rookie QB to just kind of had an erratic debut, but the shit around him is just like, what on earth? But You'll take it, man. 1-0 is 1-0, and hopefully a lot to learn from moving forward. All right, Cullen, how many entries?
Would you like to take a guess? Just throw a guess out there. If you had a guess.
160.
It's higher.
Oh, man.
208.
208 entries.
Easily destroyed anything we had in the preseason. You guys are legends. Y'all came, showed
electric.
out.
By the way, 75 away from a beer boot race on the way out. Just saying.
Just saying. It's
throwing
there.
that out there. All right, let's do the raffle. Winner is going to get the off-season helmet Hall of Fame shipped to them. 3, 2, 1, go. And we're off in the Kentucky Derby. We got Allen Sweet lurking up there. Illuminati with an early lead. The Green Ducky. Can't have I hate to say it, Lou. Can't have a Green Duck win on Bears now. I just don't know about that. We got Craig Farmer, Michael Zaprinsky. Ooh, look at TJ Pack rocking the almost looks like a snow duck there.
Yeah.
Donald Clements with the black duck.
Like
We've
a panda
got who's that? Plazado coming up the middle. 25 seconds left. Here we go. Donald Clements.
Last 20 seconds.
20 seconds left. Who's going to win the helmet?
Let's get it, man.
Who's going to win it? 15 seconds to go.
Scotty H.
Who's going to win it? 12 left. Oh, here
10
comes.
seconds.
Who is
Chris
that?
Jacobs.
Chris Jacobs. Just getting in there late. Who's going to win it?
Illuminati.
5,
Who's going to do it?
4, 3,
3, 2.
It's the pink
1.
duck.
Joe Mater.
Joe Mateer. What
Let's
up,
go,
Joe?
Man. What up, what up?
He is not in the chat, so Joe, if you're watching this later, DM me at HGramNFL, Twitter and Instagram, at HGramNFL, and we will hook you up. Congrats to Joe. If we don't hear from him by the next watch party, we'll give you guys another chance, I guess. But hopefully we will hear from him. Congrats to Joe for winning the helmet. All right. Well, last call here. If you guys have any thoughts on the game, it was ugly, but they found a way. There's value in that. And you just hope it gets better from here offensively. I mean, can't get much worse, right?
Can't get much worse. We're about $71 away from another beer boot race, so.
The campaign to being Pierce's first 4,000-yard passer.
Not off to a
Not
good
off to a great
start.
start.
The campaign to 4,000 passing yards, we're behind schedule.
Just a little
We're
bit.
behind schedule.
Just a little bit.
Oh, man. For Knicks? Check down Merchant?
Yeah. And a pick.
Well, welcome to Bo Nix.
Yeah. This is from TJ.
TJ, Bears offense is cursed. I hope you're wrong, but sometimes you got to wonder. Oh, the Broncos take a lead, 5-3 on the safety. Penalty in the end zone on Seattle.
Yeah.
That's not great, Cullen.
No, it's not.
That's not great.
Like you said, man, it could always be worse.
Broncos money line. Broncos money line. How about the Chargers fucking around with the Raiders? Come on, man.
Yeah. How many? Okay, so we got one.
We got 3 wheel spins.
3. Okay. That's what I was gonna ask.
3 wheel spins.
Let's get these going.
Let's get these going. Here.
Again, if y'all send in a 20, we'll still do them. $1.
All right.
Both shots.
All right. I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to dodge these beer bonks here. I'm like the Matrix trying to weave here.
Let's make Harry drink a little bit, man.
I'll take a shot. I can do a shot. Here we go. Cheers.
Salute, brethren.
Salute. All right. Here we go.
Let's get it.
Let's rip another one. What do we got here?
Oh, it might be you doing jumping jacks.
10.
10 jumping jacks.
Well, I was jogging in place for 8 minutes. I'm sure I can do 10 jumping jacks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
9,
10. All right, one more spin.
Get it. Let's get it. It's a little follow, Harrison.
What do we got?
Follow HG on Instagram.
We'll get out of here on this. Give me a follow on Instagram, at HGramNFL. You can find more Bears content over there. At HGramNFL.
Oh, there it is.
Get the link in the live chat for you guys. And call it a day here. Also, if you guys want to subscribe to 4 Verts, my other NFL and college football YouTube channel, links in the chat for that as well.
I will say.
I might do a post-Sunday Night Football reaction tonight with the Lions playing tonight, so be on the lookout for that.
Okay.
But probably get a little Justin Fields talk in there too, honestly.
Hey, Kaitis knows what's up. Kaitis, fun fact, Bears are 5-0 since Cullen has been on Bears Now team. Just saying.
5-0. Oh, because the preseason.
Yeah, the Hall of Fame
That's
game.
true.
Hall of
Cullen
Fame.
don't lose.
Just saying,
Cullen
man.
don't lose.
Just saying.
That's huge.
Big for the program.
That's huge. You guys were awesome today. 100K is crazy. I can't remember the day. It was January of 2020. A famous month for a lot of reasons. But we launched then, and now we're at 100,000 subs. 4.5 years later. So humbled by you guys. Couldn't do it without y'all. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the content, and we'll keep it rolling. So thanks so much. Subscribe if you haven't. Check out 4 Verts. I would appreciate it. Hopefully starting a journey to 100K over there as well. Trying to just build off what we've built here. So you guys are amazing. Cullen, awesome real first watch party. This was fun, and
Likewise, man.
got to get back to work. Texans week 2 is not going to be easy, but
No.
Bears are 1-0. You love to see it. See you guys soon. Peace.